bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you? Today there are plenty of problems occurring with our police forces and the interactions with civilians, which are very hard to determine what is right and wrong. I have a few examples which has been causing a huge argument if police officers should wear police cameras. Dontre Hamilton from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This event occurred in 2014. There was plenty of complaints of a man sleeping in the park, and an Officer Manny was called to the site. Officer Manny does a police pat-down for weapons after the man refuses to leave. Hamilton then began fighting Officer Manny, attempting to take his baton. After the fight occurred, Hamilton ended up dying after several gunshot wounds due to the actions, which caused many controversial arguments. Eric Gardner in New York City in 2014 was selling cigarettes on the street illegally. The police were called and they showed up on site. Eric Gardner refused to leave, which then led to a refusal of arrest. Officer Daniel Pantello then began to take Eric Gardner to the ground while attempting to handcuff and arrest him. Gardner eventually ended up dying due to lack of breathing. Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri in 2014. Witnesses see fighting and call police officers. Officer Wilson is then called to the spot. While Officer Wilson gets there, he claims Brown reaches for a gun. Brown eventually runs from Officer Wilson. While he is running, this eventually escalates and causes Officer Wilson to fight. Officer Wilson sees him reach for a weapon that isn't there. Officer Wilson then proceeds to shoot and kill Brown. He was feeling threatened, and that's one of the huge issues. Police officers should be required to wear body cameras while on duty to protect officers, protect civilians, and to have eyes on the whole situation, the truth and nothing but the truth. There have been a lot of issues in the media in recent years regarding police and citizens. By researching the benefits of police being required to wear body cameras, I can determine if they would or wouldn't be beneficial to people. This may help solve these problems. When interacting with police officers and/or police officers interacting with troublesome people, it is important that both parties feel safe. Police officers in all departments should be required to wear body cameras at all times on duty because it provides citizens with safety, provides cops with safety, and catches any untold truths. The first point for police body cameras is to protect the civilians. This will prevent abuse of power, which will get out the bad eggs. And bad eggs are like bad police officers, so ones that are abusing their power and doing whatever they can just because they're police officers. This will also help privacy rules and regulations. And again, it will also have accurate documentation. This will have an accurate testimony of officer reports and an accurate testimony of what the victim will report. This will help reliving the moments, so nothing will be forgotten. There will be no minor details, and if there is a problem, it will be caught all on that camera. When there's an arrest, everything will be documented. There's a body camera right in your chest, so there's nothing that's going to be missed. Full interactions, communication with a civilian or from a traffic stop or even to a shootout, everything will be documented. The strive for body cameras on law enforcement has become so strong because of many citizens dying while being unarmed. This is an issue that has riled up groups all over, blaming cops for being uneducated, abusive of power, and racist. The many disputes between law enforcement and citizens include a shooting in Ferguson, the death of Michael Brown, and the shooting of Dontre Hamilton in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is obvious to point fingers at the men with the guns, the cops. But who is really at fault for these deadly scuffles? The answer is unknown unless caught on camera, where videos show the truth and nothing but the truth. The social trend of such push for a body camera is relevant because the number of citizens dying during police involvement would go down significantly. Body cameras will also protect the officers. This will prevent civilians from acting out, and it will show proof if they actually do. This will also protect them from false accusations, helping them in case of a court case or in front of a jury. So if a cop wrongly accuses of a victim of doing something, it will totally be proven by the camera. The camera will also help them think before doing anything. If they know a cop is there, they know they're being videotaped. So in case they had a warrant out for their arrest, or they had some marijuana in the car, and they got pulled over for a normal traffic violation, they know, hey, I'm being documented, and I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm just going to cooperate with the police, and I'm not going to get myself in trouble. This allows you to think before doing anything. This will apply to both the parties. So the cops will know they can't just arrest or shoot a civilian for no reason, and the civilians will know that they're always being watched and will have to act appropriate. This will cause more cooperation overall. Because there are eyes watching at all times, cooperation is going to be increased. There are going to be accurate documentations of everything, like I said before, and this will also catch all the minor details. If civilians assault the officers, it is on video. Proper repercussions can be put into play. It can't just be like he said, she said, anything like that. It's going to be documented. This will protect officers from civilians making false accusations also. Like I said, it's going to protect both the parties, not just the civilians and not just the officers. Another reason that this is causing the push for body cameras on is because they themselves are getting killed as well. Not just the victims, police officers are getting killed. Body cameras would give justice and also make people aware that they are indeed being recorded. Lastly, there will be the truth and nothing but the truth. This will show that evidence cannot be skewed. Everything will be documented there and reviewed properly, so it can't be edited, can't be taken out. It's going to be there, won't be skewed. With cameras, it will show the whole situation, including the both sides of the parties. It will not be biased, because it can't be. It's all right there. The police officers are always being watched, which will help them behave better if they know they're on camera, causing them to think twice before doing anything. Police officers may be gun happy, may be trigger happy, but with the police camera on them, they know, hey, I can't shoot this guy. I need to act properly. I need to do everything I'm supposed to do with protocol. If body cameras are implemented on all officers, there's no he said, she said games. The cameras will show everything that happened and can't be changed. There is no way for anyone to get hands on the tapes for skewing or adjusting the footage, and the cameras are incapable of being biased, not allowing for sides to be taken. Here I have a graph showing who promotes police officers to wear body cameras and who doesn't. So the total population, including all races, has an agreement of about 58% who wants it. White population has about 55% of police officers to wear body cameras. And here's a really big point. The black community has a large number of about 66% wearing body cameras, because some may say a lot of this problems being caused with police violence towards civilians is due to race, which is causing a lot of controversy on why they should wear them. And also we have the Hispanic race, giving it a point at about 62% that all police officers should wear body cameras, going back to the whole race statement. That's another big argument, and it's pretty strong that they have a huge belief on that. In conclusion, police officers should be required to wear body cameras on duty at all times, because it protects them, protects the citizens, and shows the truth and nothing but the truth. Across the country, there have been problems with police that are undeniable, creating a social trend in the pursuit for installation of body cameras on all police officers. It is believed that if these reliable body cameras are instituted with law enforcement, unarmed people will not die, cops will not get killed, and there will be no controversial biases. Thinking about all the occurrences you have seen on the media about police issues, do you think these will be cut down if all police officers should be required to wear body cameras for the simple fact that it could save lives? Any lives, blue, black, white, red, orange, or purple? Ask yourself that question.